And to track some dry time to kick off the weekend, we're really overall very dry for all of our Saturday. That's the best time to get outdoors. Last day of the fair in Jefferson City, and really one of the only dry days we'll have all week long. Maybe another dry window by Tuesday. That's all the way to Tuesday of next week. But anywhere in between, we are expecting more rainfall and even strong storms possible parts of the weekend. We already had that here for late Friday into early this morning, but radar has cleared out. We saw some fog to start off the day very early, but likely clearing out of that as temperatures rise throughout the morning. And really, this is a perfect day to get outdoors. We'll be seasonal, and south of I-70 could be around 90 degrees here. That's where you'll have more southerly winds moving in, but that does drop off a bit back to the 80s as you head north. Even Macon County may only be generally in the 70s today, as our northern counties are seeing more northerly winds in. Again, keeping those areas cooler, but definitely still expect a summer day ahead. Stay hydrated. Even if you're heading out to the fair tonight, temperatures still well in the 80s, close to sundown. We'll finally lose that heat here into this evening, but it's really the only time to get outdoors for the weekend, as tomorrow we're already seeing another risk for severe storms. In the morning, we could even see some isolated activity with stronger storms, but it's afternoon round there. We're really highlighting, especially for this very low risk for tornadoes in the northeast parts of the state. That's very low. That's only a 2% chance there in green for that, but we have seen some tornadic activity out of storms recently, so it's definitely something to keep an eye on here. As we look at that latest future track for our Saturday, we could see some showers to the southwest of us. That's even near the lake area by anywhere from noon to about 3 p.m. we could see that, but it's only very brief rain showers, likely not any thunder even with that. And we'll follow clear conditions otherwise, especially into this evening for any time to get out to the fair. We are bone dry for Saturday, but tomorrow, this is by sunrise, 4 to 5 a.m. where we're seeing storms moving in from the west. This is where we could already see some isolated strong winds and hail, but very low chance for that in the morning. And even a low risk for storms in the afternoon as well. We could see these firing off late tomorrow, likely as supercells in the northeast parts of the state again. These are the storms we'll be watching with all severe hazards. Even isolated tornado is possible here. That is mostly to the northeast of us, but we will still keep an eye on that. Some of us are within that risk for even a tornado tomorrow, and we have seen some of that recently. Definitely will want to keep an eye on that. Here's another outline of those risks for tomorrow. All cards really on the table. Flooding, definitely a concern here, as recently we've been seeing several rounds of those heavy storms. This is our past week rain estimates. It's radar derived, but really fairly accurate, as many of us have been getting above a half foot of rainfall here in the last week. Anywhere in pink there is really where we're getting that excessive rainfall, and more on the way for this week ahead as well. We could see storms tomorrow, so head out today while we're staying drier.